Well, we had an amazing lunch, loads of energy, loads of discussion. But the key thing was, how can we share more about what we've done, white papers, experience, knowledge, data? How can we make a database of that, a kind of diversitypedia, so that we can all share the stuff so it makes it easier and quicker to achieve more?
There are a lot of things that the industry needs to do, but if I have to pick one, it would be hold itself accountable. Identify what it's going to do, identify how it's going to measure it, say publicly what it's going to achieve and hold itself to that so that everyone can see whether it's walking its talk.
Well, I found it actually very positive and very uplifting in the terms of how much focus there is on the subject and how much positive intention there is. But we're a long way off and there's loads more to be done. And I think for me it's about how we find some very practical ways of making positive change in a much more expedient way than it currently is at the moment.
I think in addition to the social case for change, we need to be thinking more about proving the business case for better inclusion and diversity. At Karmarama, we've just done some of our own research recently on LGBTQ audiences, and actually over half of them thought that the way they were perceived in advertising was currently tokenistic. And I think there's a real danger if brands are not leading into these progressive issues and behaving in a more progressive way, that they're going to potentially lose out on audiences or alienate audiences, and particularly younger audiences. If we want to win in the future, we need to be more diverse and more inclusive in all of our communications.
I think we really need to get into action. That was the one thing I took away from it, and I think it was great to have all of those different leaders from the industry talking about the issue. And it seems like a lot of people are taking action as well, but like how do we kind of accelerate the change is...
We've got some incredibly intelligent, very creative people that care about this challenge and want to do something about it. I think my takeout is that we've got to find a way of now pushing that out at scale to get a lot more people caring about it and pushing up their to-do list.
I think for me what's really exciting is how we recruit and promote from potential, and we really do needs to be something at a leadership level that we are all willing to make, because we can't compromise at every single level when it comes to diversity.
I'd mainly like to thank Channel 4 for putting on this competition. It gives brave brands the opportunity to be trailblazers in this space. And we've seen at first hand what that can do for organisations. And then it gives lots of other brands the chance to follow their example. And that means that we are starting to make some progress and to see different kinds of output on our screens and the advertising breaks and the advertising that we put out. And that will start to encourage more people to do the same. So Channel 4, the work that you're doing here is really, really valuable, and we're really, really feeling it in the work that we make.